Hey guys and gals, this is Sonic Arrow in the Tier 7 German heavy tank, the Tiger 1. This is the tank that most people want when they start World of Tanks, mostly because of its reputation. And it certainly performs well against M4 Shermans and T-34s, but those are Tier 5 tanks, and in this game, the Tiger is placed at Tier 7. This means the Tiger won't be an impenetrable fortress destroying everything that it can see. In this match, we are on the map Karelia, and I'm platooned with Nightmare Abyss and Spartan Crusader. Nightmare is in his Black Prince, which hasn't loaded in yet, and Spartan Crusader is in the M5A1 Stewart. I'm proceeding south to the donut area, which is at H7. You can see there's a T20 already up there, so I wasn't fast enough to get there in time. But you can see there's a couple of, well, there's a light tank and one medium tank that also made it up there before I can stop them. But anybody else I'm going to try and get rid of, or at least dissuade from going up there, because it's a pretty strong position. The Tiger 1 has a much better rate of fire than the Tiger P. It is almost a full 2 seconds faster than the Tiger P's reload time, and to me it feels like the better of the two German heavy tanks at Tier 7. In this situation I am reverse angling, or attempting to reverse angle, or some of you might call it side scraping, and it's not working out too well for me as I'm exposing too much of my front. And to be honest, I'm not doing a very good job at it right now. Right now I'm just trying to hold off as many enemies as I can, and we'll see if my team can handle what's coming down from my left. There's an M4A3E8, which has decided to change the angle of engagement, which is not good for me, as he's in a position to penetrate my side armor if I try to side scrape or reverse angle out and get the heavy tanks behind him. I'm popping out to see if there's any enemy tanks that are trying to get onto the hill. However, the Panther has much better camo rating than myself, probably behind a bush as well. So I can get spotted while Panther cannot, and that's not a good thing. There's that E8 again. I'm gonna fire blindly into there. Probably gonna hit him. And the KV-1 decides to blind fire into that position. However, I'm pretty sure the E8 is no longer there, otherwise I would have spotted him already. Nothing much happening at this moment. I am concerned about the Panther. If I try to move out and engage the Panther, that T20 could come down and start shooting into my side, while the Panther pretty much destroys me with its incredible rate of fire. This AT2 decides to drive on forward, and unfortunately does not spot Panther, or I believe it was a T-150 back there, and is now getting destroyed by everything that it cannot see. So that's probably not a good position to be in. AT2 is, even though it is heavily armored, is very slow, so it's probably not going to make it out of there alive. Although it is doing its best. KV-1 decides to move forward as well, and the Panther doesn't seem to be there anymore. I'm gonna poke out a little bit, see if I can shoot anything, and unfortunately the Panther really is still there and is just waiting for me to show up, I guess. Another penetrating shot by the Panther. I'm just gonna take care of that AMX M4 1945. Let's see, where is that Panther? Still spotting me. Probably in that bush right there. Yes, there he is. Finally got spotted because it looks like he reversed out and is not protected by the cover of the bush. And unfortunately, he is penning a lot more shots than I am. My driver is dead, but in this situation it's not really a necessity unless something comes up right in front of me and I need to get out of there fast. Then it's not really necessary to repair my driver. I'm now alone on this flank. It's not a very comforting thought, but I'll try to make the best out of it. And I don't know where that shot went. Should have taken out that KV-1. But now I'm going to be overrun by the amount of enemies that are showing up. T-20 sees easy prey, looks like. And if it did charge, probably could get me. I guess he was waiting for me to fire a shot, and he did not go around. Unfortunately for me, the E8 has decided to perform flanking maneuvers as well, and I'm caught. Su-100M1 is going to provide support for me, which is nice. And I'm going to miss and take a lot of bad shots when I should have been a bit more patient. And now my gun is damaged, so that's not good either. The KV-1 has now shown itself on the mini-map, and I'm getting quite a lot of support from the Su-100M1 and the M44 artilleries. So the flank has been saved. The Panther has been spotted trying to flank around this entire mountain, but probably not going to succeed, as there's an Su-100 and, well, there's a bunch of tanks there that are going to take care of it. And now, this entire flank seems empty. I'm going to move up on top of the hill, see if I can provide some support against the Panther. Tank destroyers aren't very good at battling medium tanks. However, the Panther is not really a nimble medium tank. Now let's see what we can do with the remaining 3 enemy tanks. There is an E-25 spotted on the map, however that's the only thing that's been spotted so far. The S-35CA and the AMX-13F3 have not been spotted the entire game. E-25 is obviously a little bit more of a threat, as it is a Tier 7 tank with a tremendous rate of fire. So I don't want to have that thing shooting at you. It'll probably take me out in 3 or 4 shots. I would have preferred the Tiger P in these sort of situations, but that's this is the tank I picked, and try to do my best in it. Right now I'm probably going to let the Su-100M1 spot, and there's the E-25 speeding along, and a complete miss. One into the track. Let's see where the second one goes. Into the track. That's just wonderful. And last one nets me the kill, which is nice. There's the artillery, also got taken out, and the S-35CA still hasn't been spotted. So that's a pretty sneaky tank right there, unless he's been hiding at the back of the map in a bush for the entire game. Which is a possibility, but this guy does have 2 kills, so it's not that bad. Pretty boring end of the game. However, I did manage a steel wall with 1,105 points of experience with 2,502 damage done to the enemy. 24 shots fired, only 17 of them hit with only 13 penetrations. But I did manage to receive potential damage of 3,800 with 1,082 spotting damage. 34,069 credits earned on a premium account, 16,000 on a non-premium account. And to be honest, I don't think I did that well in this match, but somehow I did get over 1,000 experience. Thanks for watching, and please press that like button and leave some comments. I'll see you in future videos.